Hello, hola, bonsoir. Hey, is that it? That's my Swedish. I threw that in. My name is Merc. Welcome back to the Narc Alert. My goodness, there is just so very many of you here. That's odd. This is Mr. Man. And he doesn't have his own camera because he has been flying around the apartment for the last 20 minutes. But he's settled here. So, welcome. Welcome back to the Narc Alert. Happy Saturday, everybody. Valentine, I'm very sorry to tell you, Wore the Wrong Shoes was actually first. And Wore the Wrong Shoes, I need to have a very serious conversation with you at this point. I saw somewhere in the chat that you posted, you were eating maple bacon chips. You know, I can't even find them. I'm willing to cheat, and everybody sold out. Maple bacon chips. Can you please tell me? Were they the Canadian Tire ones, or were they the President's Choice? Those are the only two I know of, unless you're in the United States of America. And then maybe there are other flavors of maple bacon. I don't know. Did you hear that? You don't even care. He doesn't care. He's not a chip fan like me. And he eats as many damn carbohydrates as he wants. Uncle Ray's makes okay, Uncle Ray's is like this bargain brand of chips, but they're really good. They're kosher dill. Why it's kosher dill, I don't know, but their kosher dill is really good, and their jalapeno is really good too. And I don't really like super spicy, so there you go. I should. Miss Tomato Jam says, can you add those chips to your wish list? I never thought of it. I have to be judicious, though, because I don't cheat very often, and I'm willing to absolutely confess to having zero willpower. Like, it's not like I can portion things out. It's not like I can get, you know, my little baggie of maple syrup and say, this is Monday's maple syrup and this is Tuesday's maple syrup. No. Merc opens the bag and Merc indulges in the maple syrup at Merc's leisure. Ants in Your Pants says, beautiful cat. You know, yes, you're beautiful, Mr. Man. I would light him, but he's going to move, so he's hardly worth my effort. He's got his own camera. If he settles down, we'll put the Rio cam on, like if he goes to lay on the couch. Should we give him a few little Rio snicky snacks before we start? Because, you know, that's the only reason he's sitting here. It's not like he's obsessed with me. Okay, he kind of is, but he's also heavily treat motivated. Aren't you, Mr. Man? He's ever such a good boy. I know. Well, Andy, I know I won't speak about myself in the third person anymore. It's really annoying. Sometimes it's just fun. Torture Troll says, Merc, can I ask a question? Torture Troll, you can ask me anything. I might not answer it, but I probably will. So here's some treats for the elegant Mr. Rio. He's ever such a dainty boy. He's not dropping anything on the floor today. Oh, and that's the last one for now, my man. So now he's going to lick my hand. What's my mother's maiden name? Why the hell would I tell you that? Oh, sure, I'll tell you that so you can break into my passwords of things. Isn't that like one of those questions they ask you to find out your password? Not answering that. Was that delicious, my man? Everybody really loves watching. You have treats. You're very lucky. Oh, shoot, there's my phone. What's my favorite Goral era? Torture Troll asks. What's my favorite Goral era? Give him a chin scratch? Oh, good little boy. He doesn't get enough love and attention, that's for sure. You know that. He doesn't get enough love and attention. He's very, very, I know. You're very, what's the word? What's the word? Not abused, but, like, ignored. There's a real word for that, right? You're neglected. He's neglected. Probably Becky is my favorite era because it was the longest and it had the most drama. Neglect. I know, sweet. He's neglected. He's a sad boy. He's very neglected now. Now he's going to come over here. Like, you're not in the way at all, Bobo. You're not in the way. It's a shame nobody loves you. Do you want to see his bum? I would prefer not to be showing everybody your butthole all the time, but thanks for sharing. You made it gross? Sorry. Let me see what you guys are saying here. Does he wear shirts? Rio? Ella's right. He's never been pet once in his life. And he's starving. He's had like maybe 2 meals. And he's 3. I don't know what he eats. Dust? I don't know. I don't care. Don't like him very much. I do. I love him. He's the man. He's Mr. Man. He's my very best friend. He sleeps under the covers with me at night. It's so cozy and cute. Okay, I wanted to also mention in our Discord, because most of you guys are members at this point, in our Discord, Ella, this afternoon, and speak of the devil, Jamie, thank you very much. Jamie just gifted 10 members. Amanda, Elise, Stevie Reese, Cryptid on Strike, Shan Christopherson, sorry, and Rami Chan, and The Wrong Shoes, and Mish L, and Clover, and Teresa. Jamie, thank you very, very much. Jamie's up to her old tricks being I'm sorry, we still haven't come up with a proper name for her. I think we better run a contest in the Discord. Jamie contest. Let me write that down. Jamie contest. If I don't write things down, I will completely forget them. And then when I'm rewatching the live stream to catch up with the chat, because there's so much that you guys say that I miss, and then I feel guilty afterwards because I really, it's a thing. So, Jamie, thank you for that. I feel so honored. Nah, are you kidding? You deserve it and more. So Ella today streamed the preliminary part of Eurovision, which was for Sweden. I know there's a lot of you. The Alert Fairy is pretty good. Wore the Wrong Shoes. Sea Life's Beauty can't get into the Discord. Are you a member? See Life's Beauty? You have to be a channel member. I'll let somebody will surely help you out there. Yeah, Eurovision. And I know there's a lot of you guys that watch it. I am Canadian. I don't watch Eurovision. I don't get it. We don't get it. Canada and the US are not on the Eurovision train. That isn't to say I don't want to honor and respect all the Eurovision fans, because I know it gets, like, you guys are into that stuff, right? Like, I know people are into Eurovision. So Ella is going to be streaming Eurovision in the Discord. She did it today spontaneously, the Sweden thing, but she's going to be streaming that in Narc Voice, or maybe we'll make a Eurovision. We'll do something. Anyway, we'll give you lots of... I did not invent Sweden. I didn't invent anything. Nothing. Maybe a pastry or a cookie or something. So anyway, that's the Eurovision thing. We will give you good advance notice so you know next time. And sorry, that's what we'll do. Sorry, I just had this weird eye pain. Yeah, so Ella's going to be Ella's Eurovision stream. So you Eurovision fans, hop onto that. Chris Lee says, isn't that where ABBA came from, Eurovision? Is that where ABBA came from? I'm an ABBA fan. Kind of started out ironically, and then I became a real ABBA fan. Funny how that happens. Linda says, yes. Yes, I'm sorry, you guys. It's a song contest. It's like a European song contest. And there's a lot of national pride behind it because they enter country by country. Rio's trying to make a little tent under that blanket. They sang Waterloo in Eurovision. Wow. Ella says, I got a docs for it in the Eurovision thread in Discord. There you go. All things Eurovision. There's a thread there. Ella's going to be streaming it. We got it all. We got it all covered, right? So, yeah, sorry. Sometimes I just zone out because I'm reading the chat. You guys are so interesting and I want to catch up. Wore the Wrong Shoe says, like The Voice or X Factor. I haven't watched much of it. Spoonie Nerd, we just started. We're going to get into Amber in just a minute or two, probably. I also just wanted to say, just a funny observation. This week, we stream a lot of movies in Discord. And this week, last night? 2 nights ago? I don't know. A night this week, we watched Megan. And I didn't realize, I just picked it because I saw some chatter about it in Discord. And I thought, well, everybody seems into this. Seems like a good pick to stream. I didn't realize it was Amber's right now favorite, one of her favorite videos, movies, Megan. Jay, you're going to hate what I'm going to say because we hated it. I'm sorry. You're allowed to love it if you, but it was like, it felt, I won't, I'm sorry, Jay. Please don't hate me. Because we don't love the same movie. I'm sorry. I just thought the acting was bad. I thought it was really formulaic. I thought the writing was terrible. It was very, like, Disney-ish. I just thought it was going to be a little bit more of a mind. How long are we in? 12 minutes? I thought it was going to be a bit more of a mind fuck, and it was pretty predictable. I love the concept. And I thought the doll was really cool. But I got to say, we were a big bunch of us, like maybe 15 or 20 of us in there watching it, maybe. And the general consensus was, yeah, see, Valentine says, oh, it is bad, but very funny. Starts with a Bang says, I wish it was more campy than it was. No, Jay, don't. Merc is canceled party because she didn't like Megan. Hagfish says it was edited down to a PG-13 rating because of how popular the trailer got on TikTok. Well, it was certainly PG-13. I'll say that. Andy's iconic. My favorite part about ABBA is how Bjorn and Benny were supposed to meet up and just hang, but they went to... Okay. It's a Swedish thing, you guys. I did go to IKEA today. If that helps. Jamie, that's a good point. If we can get to Amber. So we're not going to watch that... Yeah, Mario Master 64 says, I love Megan, but I don't want to like the same movie as her, OMG. I saw the umlaut over the O and I was out. L-O, out. No. But I did go to IKEA today and I found a plant that I'm going to get for the corner there to replace the failed coconut palm experiment. I did not eat the meatballs there. I just popped through, checked out the plants, saw that they were very cheap and said, okay, on payday, Merc be going back to IKEA. Andy, don't be slapping those A's with accents on them at me. They scare me now. You know I'm just a Canadian girl. We've got an aigu and an y. I don't even remember the French accents, and that's supposed to be our second language. Come on now. IKEA has a lot of yummy stuff there. We walked around for quite a while. I was with Uncle Tim, who has not yet got a date for surgery. Swedish mom, congratulations on being here for a whole month. And with the little Rio. So yeah, he's got to go back to his surgeon to see if he's having surgery or not. Apparently the break in his shoulder is super straight. I actually posted the picture of Uncle Tim's shoulder in the Discord in the treehouse. So that's good, but there's bone chips. So they want to just see where these bone chips settle, and maybe he won't need surgery. But for now, we're walking around, and he's got his sling on. I had to butter his bagel. Listen, if you break your shoulder, I'll butter your bagel, baby. I'll butter your bagel. It's a spy tool that you install. What are you talking about, Bob? Did I miss something? I remind you of Moira Rose. Is that from Schitt's Creek? Took me a minute. Moira? Miss Tomato Jam, thank you for the super chat. Member for 1 month. I love maple syrup and Rio. That is all. Well, she is Canadian. Okay, this is funny, you guys. I threatened to say that. Last week I clipped the little bit where I was talking about Uncle Tim and I sent it to him because I wanted him to see the chat because you guys were all so kind. And he loved it and he was very happy about it. But he thought it was very funny when I was calling him old and laughing about it. So, today I threatened because he was telling me I had to go buy aerosol deodorant because it's his right shoulder, so he can't put on his deodorant. And I said, well, you probably need a bum stick then to wipe your bum because it's your right hand. We'll have to get you a nice bum stick. So we joked about putting one of those bum sticks on the Amazon wish list for Uncle Tim. And I said, I'm going to tell everybody on the live stream that you need a bum stick to wipe your bum. So funny you should bring that up. We actually had that conversation today. Valentine, thank you so much. Next month, 1 year of being alert. Wow. Valentine. Hey, I just also want to acknowledge quickly before we go, we're going to start watching this video in 1 minute. Can you see? You can't see what's going on here, but look at this. Look who's right here. Rio, what are you doing? You're sitting in the way, you know. You're sitting in the way. He doesn't care. He doesn't. Now I've got my mic all buggered up. He doesn't care. Yeah, I guess you guys don't usually see him this close. He does. He has really gorgeous eyes, I must say. Oh, the TikTok thing. Yeah. I'm not, I'm an old person. I don't do the TikToks. I don't think I've never made a TikTok. Anyway, so, yeah. Rio, are you going to sit there for the stream or what? I can't read the chat on that side. I can only read the chat on this side. No, I didn't put Bumstick on the wish list yet because I just got home and then I had to, do some Jones stuff. And then I came back up here and set up the stream and here we are. So my day flies. I'm sorry. I just got to grab my phone. Oh, the Bluetooth on the phone connects to the Galaxy lights. It's really weird. I don't know why, but I don't want my Galaxy lights to start talking. So. The Galaxy lights freak me out a little bit because they just connect to things. Like one night I was sitting here and the Galaxy lights just started talking to me for no apparent reason. I'm like, oh, okay then. Why are you hello? Why are you speaking now, please? Connected to some Bluetooth somewhere. I don't know what the hell, man. I thought, okay, if this was the middle of the night, I would be freaking out. But I don't leave them on at night. What do I do on Sundays? Harper Lee asks, what do I do on Sundays? Like personally, I usually take Joan out and roll her around in her wheelchair somewhere to do some shopping and get her off my back. My green, I don't like the green. Honestly, I prefer the blue. Blue's better, right? I take Joan out and like tomorrow, here's what tomorrow is. I'm going to, I may or may not take her out for a roll because it's pretty slushy out there. And like, come on, give me a break. But I am going to order a bunch of her groceries. And tomorrow I'm going to do some meal prep for her. Cook a bunch of stuff. And then I'm going to do a quick compilation video. And that's my Sundays. Fascinating, isn't it? I live such a fascinating life. Fascinating. Yes, I love the Galaxy lights. I really, really do. But I don't like the red so much, and I don't like the green so much. The red is okay, but I don't like it on this wall. But I'm supposed to be painting this wall. But then Uncle Tim hurt his shoulder. So anyway, today I thought we would watch this crazy video that's been sweeping YouTube outside of the Amberverse. And you know the video, of course, because I put it in the title. I wanted to watch Sunny V2 did a video on our girl, and he called it Failed Weight Loss YouTuber Becomes Morbidly Obese. Now, I'm guessing most of you guys have seen this. To be fair, I've seen it. But it's not that long. And what I found interesting about this particular video, as highly critical as it seems to be, is I find it interesting when people outside the Amberverse take a good hard look at our girl, because no one knows our girl better than we do, right? Ella, I know. Ella and I were really hoping that Hassan, Abi, or Charlie would react to this video because XQC reacted to it, and somebody, Rio is still sitting right there. Somebody else reacted to it. Sorry. And it's just interesting because the title's misleading. My title or his? Failed weight loss YouTuber becomes morbid, or mine. I put quotes. Oompaville, that's what I was thinking. Thank you. Papa Gut reacted? Papa Gut, Papa Gut, Papa Gut. Why do I know that name? Oh, that guy. He had a... Yeah, okay. All right. I had to go through the YouTube Rolodex in my head to remember who Papa Gut was. So I just... Now, what I found very interesting about this video and what seems to happen... Bobo, you're not in the way at all. At all. At all. At all. There's no real cam. Somebody asked. There's no real cam right now because he's putzing around. I can't put a cam on him. I don't have a GoPro. Right now he's sitting in front of, right in the damn way, blocking the comments. He's still sitting right here. He's watching you guys chat. He's literally watching the chat. What I find interesting is these guys, they really just only talk, this, specifically this video, only really talked about her weight, right? They don't talk much about what we focus on, which is her personality, right? Catalu, thank you for your 2-member super chat. Says Rio says there is no in the way. He's a new mod Rio. He's very busy watching the chat. He really is sitting there the whole time watching the chat. You're so funny. He's staring at you guys chat. Why don't you say something? You're so quiet. His tail is twitching, so I don't know if you guys are ticking him off, but he is on point. So yeah, this video in particular only focuses on her weight, and all the points I found were very valid. I think it's a great video. I also have been watching Sunny V. Like, Sunny V is one of those YouTubers, doesn't matter what Sunny V's putting out, I'm watching it, right? Shaped by the algorithm. Doesn't matter what that comes out of that channel, I'm watching it. There, you know, we all have our pet YouTubers that are like that. I've got a few. I like, is it Truve or Tuve? T-R-U-V or T-U-V? That one. I like Wavy Web Surf. There's a few of them. I don't care what they do. I'm watching. This is one of them. So Zen says I watch a lot of commentary YouTubers too. I've said it before. I'm not a Hassan Abbey fan. I watch him all the damn time because he covers the content I want to see. I like Leon Lush. I never miss a Leon Lush video. I watched part 1 of Eugenia. I highly recommend, if you haven't seen Mr. Snowflake's. Are you leaving us now? If you haven't seen Mr. Snowflake's part 1 of his Eugenia Cooney series, I highly recommend watching it. As usual with the Shaped by the Algorithm documentary series, it's very fair and very unbiased. God, the research is amazing. It's good. It's really good. So part 1 is out, but he's got I don't know how many more parts, but part 1 is out now. It was out, I think, for members, and I think it's out publicly now. I'm not sure. I have seen Girl World Ireland, but I didn't watch a lot of it. Instantly demoed from the butthole. I know, Jody. YouTube seems to not mind his butt. I don't know. I don't ask. Anyway, let's watch this video. Bearing in mind that no Frank talk about her personality. And then maybe we'll watch somebody else from outside the verse. Because I know there's been a few recently, right?
What was supposed to be an epic.
You will have to let me know. Let me do this first before I say, is everything loud enough? I apologize. I did not do this in advance. And I should have. All right, let's try now. Let me know about the volumes.
Weight loss journey.
My name's Amberlynn, and I wanted to start a YouTube channel for weight loss.
Instead, the audience saw nothing but drama and catastrophe as Amberlynn almost doubled her body weight, with her brutal transformation beginning when she weighed in during her very first video.
I did my weigh-in. I was 368.0.
Amberlynn's courageous ability to share this vulnerable information led to an instant fan base of approximately 200 subscribers, along with positive comment after positive comment on every single video. But while everybody was rooting for Amberlynn, only 7 days after uploading her first video, there were already signs that her weight loss journey was going to end in disaster, as she'd post her first weekly weigh-in explaining that she hadn't lost any weight.
My weigh-in was 368.0 last week. My weigh-in today was 368.0. So I stayed the exact same.
The other thing that became...
I did find that interesting. I didn't realize her very first week on YouTube, she already didn't. I don't think she privated her older videos. I'm in there all the time. This was her first week. I didn't realize this was
Obvious
her
in this
first week,
video
her first
was that
weigh-in.
Amberlynn had no desire to sacrifice for her goal.
When it comes to Thanksgiving, no, I will not be counting calories, if any of you are wondering. No, I will not even be thinking about
Don't
my
even
health
care.
that
Don't
day.
care if I
I'm
die.
just
I'm gonna
not
have
going to
stuffing.
think about my weight.
And she had a defeatist attitude toward her weight loss journey.
I don't have willpower like I used to. I remember the days where I was down 3 pounds a day, but
This
I'm
is the
never going to
beginning.
be that again.
It's safe to say that this unconfident mindset was
This is the very beginning. Are we surprised that we are where we are today? This is the very beginning.
doing her no favors, as 1 week later, she'd upload another weigh-in video revealing that she'd actually gained weight.
This week has been my most indulgent binging week I have ever had. I weighed in at 371.0.
Before she'd talk about her solution to fix this, which
2
was not
pounds
to
a
eat
week.
healthier, but rather to change the day on which she weighed herself.
I will be weighing on Thursdays now. And by this Thursday, I hope to be down 3 pounds. It should be simple.
While Amberlynn concluded
Somebody's got to put together an Amberlynn Reed mathematics textbook, because this girl juggles numbers and math. She got some maths going on in her head, I tell you, man.
by stating that losing another 3 pounds should be simple, she'd once again gain weight in the week that followed.
I've been having a lot of issues with saying no to certain foods. So I did my weigh-in. I was up 2.8. Every time I weigh in, I'm like not losing. I don't know what to do.
With the trend continuing into the week after that.
But I stepped on the scale and saw 377. My first reaction was, what? That can't be right.
sad.
I
Week
stepped on
after
it a
week.
few other times, which I normally do.
It's
and
like
it
a
all said
runaway
the same
train.
thing. I definitely know how to gain some weight.
It was obvious that Amblynn's weight loss journey wasn't going to plan, and while almost every comment remained positive, her failure to lose weight resulted in her very first hater, who she'd foolishly dedicate an entire video to.
Let's watch that after this, huh? Do you want to watch her very first response to her very first hater? I'd love to see that.
This person
Yeah?
is beating me
You
up
wanna see
so
that.
bad with
know
their
you wanna.
words, saying that since I
Come
started
on.
this channel, I'm actually
Come
up
on.
weight.
However, Amberlynn had a
Wow.
plan to prove this hater wrong, as 1 week later, she'd upload a video providing an
Get out,
outline for
sorry.
the weight she wanted to get down to by the end of the year.
My resolution is to reach 299 pounds. I think I was 11.
No point anything? I thought she explained to us that she always had to have a decimal point in her weight because of her OCD. Like she didn't want to be 399 points. She didn't want to be 400. It was 399.8. She said before, she just told us recently that she needs that decimal point. It's her OCD, guys. No decimal pointers pretty laissez-faire about the lack of decimal here is all I'm saying. Let's see.
9 pounds. I think I was
Here, let's see.
reach.
Down to by the end of the year.
No decimal
My resolution is to reach 299 pounds. I think I was 11 when I weighed 290 pounds, and ever since then, I have never seen that number 2 at the beginning of my weight.
After posting this video, Amberlynn began to make progress instantly.
Rebecca,
So my
you're
weigh-in
right.
yesterday was 377.0. My weigh-in today was 376.4, so that's down 0.6.
And would announce 5 months later that she'd lost an impressive 28 pounds.
It feels really freaking good to be so on track. I'm in the
So on track.
340s, no more 350s.
Although throughout the rest of the year, Amberlynn's discipline began to slip.
I spent the last 3
I know,
weeks
Ella says
eating
290 at 11 will never not be shocking. It's true. You know, I often say, as much as we pick on her, you know, and I'm an old softie sometimes, this poor kid didn't stand much of a chance from out of the gate, right? Now, life has given her plenty of opportunity at this point as an adult to change things, and she doesn't take those opportunities, and that's why we tend to pick at her. But, you know, that's a rough... She was dealt a bad hand, right? Drug-addicted parents, living in a trailer, being clearly shoving food down her face to placate her by her parents, because you don't get that size on your own at that age. I don't know. It's just, you know, she certainly has had the ability at this point in her life to change all of that, but she was dealt a rough hand. Nobody
whatever I
can take that
wanted.
away from
Yes,
her.
I have gained 13.8 pounds in the last couple of months.
And by the end of the year, rather than being down to her goal of 299, she was
I went
back to 377 pounds.
That was my weigh-in, 377.0.
The exact same weight that she was at the beginning of the year.
I don't
Yet,
like
in
the kettle
retrospect,
chips,
this loss of
Tracy.
0 pounds seems quite favorable, as only 4 months later, she'd make an announcement that ultimately caused her weight gain to spiral out of control. Amberlynn uploaded a video titled "Going Through a Breakup," explaining that her 4-year relationship has
This was the
slowly
crystal
fallen
breakup.
apart, which was followed by a different video only 2 days later, explaining that the scale couldn't even weigh her anymore as she'd become heavier than 420 pounds.
The fact that the scale wasn't reading me because I reached 420 again or around there. it
420.
absolutely hurts.
Amberlynn's emotional state was healed to some extent when she began to date a new girl called Destiny. However, this
Funny
only
guy.
seemed to make things worse as she began to go months without weighing
Oh, no, this
herself.
is not-
Last time I weighed myself was over 2 months ago.
And after only 6 months of being in this new relationship,
did she
Amberlynn
never-
explained that her weight had hit a new high.
I weighed
Last time I weighed myself was 2 months ago. Has got to be a lie, right? Like, this girl's obsessed. She's told us there's been times when she's weighed herself multiple times in a day. She's told us she weighed herself at night and then weighed herself the first thing in the morning to see if she lost weight if she slept. I don't believe she went 2 full months without weighing herself. I think she was weighing herself, but the numbers were really bad, and she didn't want to share them. And I mean, who blames her? But girl, I don't think all of a sudden you stopped weighing yourself. Clapping for Chlamydia is here. Clapping for Chlamydia says, "Hey, girl, have you ever done a Nikocado avocado reaction video? On a side note, I wonder if anyone has ever written a fanfic about him in ALR." Okay. That's horrific. Nobody wants to see that. Okay, somebody does, but for me, that is horrific. And no, I've never done a Nikocado. You know, I got to tell you, honestly, I kind of love Nick. I think he's hilarious. I think he's kind of a comedic. I think he's really funny. I think his shtick is a shtick, and I think he's funny. And on the other hand, I hate the mukbangs. I don't want to watch that. It's disgusting. Like, you know, when he starts covering up his face with food, like, I just can't. I like the part in the beginning before the mukbang. So if I've ever watched him, I'll watch the pre-mukbang, the pre-show. And no, he's not a narc, so he's not my thing. He's smart. He's a marketer. He's not a
and I'm
narcater.
455.0 pounds. I know every single time I come on here, I weigh more and more and more.
The audience also began to observe that Amberlynn had adopted a significantly more obnoxious, unlikable attitude,
I'm gonna
which, when
mention
combined
something
with her weight gain,
about
led to
that.
a surge in people hating on her content.
People are judging every move I make. Even in the good things that I do, people find negative, and it's frustrating to
You're
me.
a
At around the
YouTuber,
same
no?
point in time, with the assistance of various mukbang videos, Amberlynn experienced a significant increase in her subscriber count, although obviously this only gave her more incentive to eat, helping her to reach 482
Look at the
pounds.
subs. What the heck? I'm sorry. Can we just look at that for a second? What happened? What the hell happened here? In April, May, June of 2016 that her sub count went up like that. Oh, Aunt Amy stumbled in, popped in on, I was going to say hopped in to see us. Nice to see you, Amy. And then somebody else said, Becky, I think I'm going to get rid of my Discord, and I'll talk about that after this video. We won't interrupt the flow. But what the heck, you guys? What happened in this time? People into mukbang? We'll have to go look and see what May, June, and July, May and June of
This
2016.
only gave her more
What was
incentive
going
to
on?
eat, helping her to reach 482 pounds only 6 months after hitting 450. Things became even worse for Amberlynn when she'd announced that her new relationship had also come to an end, stimulating yet another increase.
January 1st, I weighed 489.2. That is the highest weight I've ever weighed. Absolutely disgusting. 10.8 pounds away from 500 pounds. I can't even say that
Discord?
out
No,
loud.
not Discord.
That is,
Patreon. I'm not getting rid of
possible
Discord.
for me to be that big. It is
Okay.
scary.
Whoa, did I just say Discord? I did not mean Discord. I meant Patreon. I'm never getting rid of Discord. We got 2,000 people in Discord. We're not getting rid of that. I meant Patreon. No, guys, no. Oh my God, no. Are you kidding? No. We love our Discord. I'm really sorry if you have some issues with it. Some people have issues with Discord. That's fine. I respect that. No, guys, I'm so sorry if I scared you. That Discord means an awful lot to a lot of people. There's some really supportive community groups going on in there. But I'm feeling really shitty about my Patreon. So I'm thinking I may cancel my Patreon and then put my membership price up $1 from $1.99 to $2. It's the cheapest it can be. But then if I put it up $1, I'm also going to start feeding more content into members only content, ASMR, sleep videos, stuff like that. That's my quick thought. Let's watch this video.
And as a result of this gain, Amberlynn decided to put her foot down and make a change once and for all. Only this change wouldn't come in the form of a new diet or even a new exercise routine, but it would rather appear in the form of a video announcing that she would no longer be stepping on the scale or tracking her weight loss journey whatsoever.
I am done with my weight loss journey.
I am done.
Sharing my journey does not help me at all.
It seemed as though Amberlynn couldn't bear to see herself hit 500
Sharing doesn't
pounds
help.
with
Sharing
this
does
willful
help.
ignorance
Reading
being
the
spotted
comments
by the
doesn't help.
audience
Reading the
immediately.
comments
Her
does
former
help.
title as a weight loss YouTuber had transformed into the new title of a weight gain YouTuber, and with a steadily increasing
We don't call her
audience,
that.
Amberlynn's inability to lose weight began to receive exposure outside of YouTube.
Do you think it's weird that it seems to me that everybody outside of the community often give her the moniker weight gain YouTuber. But I've never heard anybody in the Amberverse refer to her, maybe as a throwaway comment, but generally not refer to her as weight gain YouTuber. Like it's weird that, because that's not what we really focus on. That's right. Okay.
She's a woman who started her channel at 350
Oh,
pounds to
interesting.
motivate herself and others to lose weight. She has since gained over 200 pounds through excessive binging and delusions about what is healthy.
she doesn't binge.
Starts a new diet every few weeks
Who
and
wrote
breaks
that?
them
She
within
doesn't binge.
hours. There are rumors that she can't fit into her own
They don't
bathroom
know.
at this point and is mostly immobile. She's a train wreck. My fear of becoming like her has been a great motivation to continue this lifestyle, and it's not like this was the only person who was using Amberlynn as fuel for their own weight loss
She's
journey.
motivated a lot of
I
people.
watch Amberlynn Reid's videos on YouTube to motivate me to cut my portions down and work out more. Good lord, that poor girl. Not even 30 and she can barely walk due to morbid obesity. But while these people were able to find inspiration to continue on their weight loss journeys, Amberlynn Reid was doing the opposite. She began her 4th year on YouTube weighing in at 497 pounds, which accompanied yet another optimistic resolution.
My goal is not to go out to eat a single time in January. I'm gonna be pretty much doing like a very clean eating, and I'm just pumped about it.
However, the audience already knew
She's
exactly
eating
what
clean,
was
you
going to
guys.
happen.
She
Amber
doesn't
is
even
never
know
going
what
to lose
eating clean
weight. She's
means.
been doing this for years now. She'll be eating at Texas Roadhouse in 2 weeks, and with the assistance of her jumbo Coke and chocolate movie theater diet, these comments turned out to be correct.
So that means in 1 week I've gained 12.8 pounds.
However, it will be
She gained 13 pounds in a week, you guys. That's 2 pounds a friggin' day. So is that not 5,000 calories a day above what you require to maintain 500 pounds? How is that even possible? Like, I know I'm not going to do it right now because I'm, quite frankly, lazy. But I know there's websites where you can punch in how many calories are needed to maintain the weight and height and all that. We've all done it. And I forget what it is, but for her height and to maintain her weight is something like 3,800 or 4,000 calories a day to just maintain, to not gain and not lose, to just maintain her weight. So let's say 3,000. Let's go low. Let's lowball. So 3,000 calories a day to just maintain. So she's gaining 2 pounds a day. Don't you need to eat like almost 2,000 calories to gain a pound? Is it 1,200 or 1,800? I don't know. I don't know these things. I'm just throwing numbers out there. Let's say it was 1,500. So 2 pounds is 3,000. So she's eating 6,000 to 8,000 calories a day. I think that's a pretty fair guesstimate. 3,500 calories. Okay, so I was counting for 300. So yeah. So at this point in this particular week, she was eating 6,000 to 8,000 calories a day, every day, for 7 days. But she doesn't binge, you guys.
What Amberlynn did next that took her journey to a whole new level of degeneracy. She'd begin to use her weight as clickbait for new videos, proudly displaying her unhealthy diet in exchange for extra views, leading to the confirmation that Amberlynn
That's
was
her
now
most
over
viewed video,
500
right?
pounds.
I just keep gaining.
That video with the chocolate bar? Aside from her cancer video, which is, you know, sick bastards on YouTube, that's her biggest one. This is her highest viewed video. Shoving that chocolate bar. I will say, looks much like a Merc bar. Just saying.
I've never
It's
weighed
not.
this much.
I did
ever.
not
I don't
send
even wanna
her
say it out
any
loud.
chocolate.
It's weird. It seems too real when I say it out loud. My weight today was 500.6.
Well, Pooh's actually surprised. And no, girl, you're not retaining water. You know exactly what you did. Way to make excuses. Retaining water did not make you 500 pounds. Eating 6,000 plus calories a day did. Well, we all saw this happening. Don't have to be that so raven to know you were gonna hit 500 pounds. The cycle continued with a brand new goal.
My goal is to be 465 pounds by June 29th.
Followed by a brand new failure.
Yeah.
You know I've said this before, and I know we never compare ourselves to her because it's stupid and it's unfair and it's just dumb. But I just can't help it because I think of all the time that we're the same height. We're the same height. And when I was at like 140 pounds, my doctor was worried about my health. So much so that got me scared because 140 pounds was too much. How does she get to that and not be terrified of dying every bloody minute of the day? I don't get it. I don't get it.
Yesterday, I weighed in for you guys at my heaviest. It was 525 point something.
Her weight had unsurprisingly gotten even worse by the following year.
567.4 pounds.
And as Amberlynn creeped past 100,000 subscribers, she began to receive criticism from some of YouTube's biggest fitness influencers.
For meal one, she has a recharge bar from Jenny Craig. It should be called a fat bar. In fact, there's more grams of fat in a recharge bar than a Kit Kat bar.
Yet her response
Wow.
was simply that these
Wow.
fitness experts didn't understand who she was.
Every video made about me is just horrible and rude,
haven't
and
seen
people
that
just
Greg
don't understand
Doucette
where I'm
thing.
coming from, and I feel like I'm very misunderstood.
And it would be through this ignorant attitude that Amberlynn reached a whopping 572 pounds. However, in case things weren't already bad enough, only 5 months later, Amberlynn uploaded a new video announcing that she'd been diagnosed with cancer.
So I got my results back, and I do have cancer. I have womb cancer.
Which was extra frightening given her health.
The reason why I'm really scared is because of my weight, which is also my fault. So, it's just...
Amberlynn had hit absolute rock
You know,
bottom.
this
And while
is-
during the
that
early
video
days
is-
of her channel,
That video is heartbreaking. I remember watching that and my heart was breaking for her because I'm sorry, she's not that good an actor, and that was as genuine fear and sorrow as you can get. That said, she hasn't done a damn thing to change anything since that. Like, the cancer wasn't a wake-up call. She's crying here because she knows part of the reason her cancer existed was probably because of her excessive weight. Likely was one of the factors. And she, at this moment, takes responsibility for that and gets all better and just moves on. I know a lot of you guys don't. I do. I'm sorry. I can't help it. I'm a big marshmallow. I feel sorry for, how do I put it? I feel sorry for her in that moment. On a human level, anybody having to say out loud, I've got cancer, is, excuse me, is terrifying. On a human level, for anybody, that's terrifying. And her pain was so raw, you guys. Fuck. No, I mean, it was in that video. But I don't feel sorry for her in general. And she's had all the friggin' time in the world and the opportunity and the money and the time to change her situation, and she doesn't. So I have my sympathy has boundaries, I guess, is a way to put it.
she stated that she'd never get weight loss surgery. Desperate times began to call for desperate measures.
Anybody with a scare
I have
life-threatening
been
disease. That's
putting
come
off
on.
calling a weight loss doctor for months now, but I don't know what came over me. I
Oh,
just
that's perfect. Let me put that up on the screen. Perfect.
did it. I called a weight loss place that I know about.
Amberlynn stated that one of the worst parts about getting the surgery was that her views on YouTube would likely decline.
Do I think I'm going to lose viewers by getting weight loss surgery? And honestly, by me losing weight, I will lose viewership.
And that she'd need to lose a bunch of weight prior to the surgery.
I don't think so, because I think skinny Amber would be such a C word. I don't know how far I know YouTube has, pulled back on the swearing. I don't think it's pulled that far back. I think that a skinny Amber would be such an atrocity of a human being that, well, we would just hate her even more. She would probably have more viewers because she would be more outlandish. She can't really be outlandish right now because she can't get off the couch very well. It's a struggle now. You can't be outlandish and toddle to the kitchen to get a snack at the same time. It doesn't always work that way.
They won't be able to do weight loss surgery.
Prompting Amberlynn to lose a whopping 89 pounds in only a couple of months.
I weighed in today. I reached a new lowest at 483.0, so that means I'm officially down 89.4 pounds. And I'm ecstatic.
Although for whatever
Ecstatic.
reason, Amberlynn never got the surgery and instead, as you might expect, put the weight back on. That would be until just a few months ago when Amberlynn announced that she had finally picked out a weight loss surgeon.
How I'm feeling now is I'm ready to take that step. I already know what surgeon I want to see.
Yet it was going to be incredibly expensive.
It comes out to $23,000.
And as a result, she's currently saving for the
Isn't she shopping for the newest iPhone, though? Like the iPhone version 27 that wipes your bum and does your dishes and lets you call it daddy. Like, I don't know, the $17,000 new iPhone. Wasn't she just talking about that? And I thought, that's a pretty pricey phone for someone who's trying to save for surgery,
procedure while waiting for her doctor's
I know,
approval.
23K really
Amberlynn
isn't
currently weighs
much
in at
of a- I know.
508 pounds.
I can estimate what she's making. Okay, that was an odd break, wasn't it? That was an odd ending, wasn't it? That was like an Amber ending. Oh, you know what I noticed earlier? What did I want to say? Wrong Shoes said they're from who said Albania? Somebody said they're from Albania. So hello to Albania. I saw that in the chat earlier and I was just like, oh, cool, Albania. That's far. And no, I'm sorry, I can't find it on a map. I'm not that good. I can't find it on a map. I feel like that ending was abrupt too, Jamie. Like that was a rough cut. I don't think that he does proper videos. Honestly, that seemed a little short for his usual videos and a rather abrupt ending. I wonder if he just had to cut some stuff. Baki is from Croatia. White chocolate-covered gummy bears sounds gross, and I'm willing to die on this hill. Biscuit, I will be on that hill with you. Because first of all, honestly, I don't even understand the appeal of gummy bears. I'm an adult. I'm not into gummy candy. It's just not something I'd eat. Ella, thank you. I do want to talk. Now, this stupid thing. How am I going to do this? Copy link address. Let's do it that way. It's not that stupid. Give me 1 second here.
Hello.
Good. Perfect. So what do you guys think about that viewpoint from outside the Amberverse? Like he doesn't focus on a single controversy, and clearly that's a conscious choice. Because he didn't talk about anything. I just find it interesting. I guess if you're going to cover the controversy, then you got to cover it all, and then you're going to be doing a 16-part shaped by the algorithm kind of video. But he does just really focus on the weight gain. Alan Roberts. I see you guys talking about Alan Roberts. Hazel, member for 2 months. Fantastic. It's a kind of shocking look at the Big, did you say big? Picture. Hazel says. I know, it's interesting, right? I just find it interesting because it's low-hanging fruit. Her weight is low-hanging fruit as far as I'm concerned. Right? Okay, yeah, she's 600 pounds. Let's talk about her being fat. Yeah, we know that. It's obvious. Yeah, grass is green. Sky is blue. There's so much more interesting things about her than her weight, for me. Yeah, Origin says, I feel like it skews the opinion and makes haters look like they're focused on her weight. Yeah, it's true. We're not. The outside world seems to be more than we are. But I guess to be fair, it was her weight that probably pulled most of us in originally. We came for the weight. We stayed for the narcissism. Yeah, it would nice to see a new Tom Harlock video on her. Right? Tom just released a video last week or so. It was only okay. I don't know what he said. I just stared at him. And that's good enough. So the next video I want to watch here, it's already 7 o'clock. Cat Lou comes for Rio. Rio has complete. Oh no, he's in the chair. You can't see him very well though. Should I put a Rio cam on for this video? Do I have enough juice on this phone? 96%, guys. What am I doing? Rio cam. Let me see. Just be patient. If you can be patient with me for a moment, I can see if we can't get this Rio cam. Let's invite Rio. Invite. We have to send Rio an email first to invite him. We have to open IV Cam. If any of you guys do any streaming and you don't know what IV Cam is, it's so super coolio. You must. And I'm using the free version. You do have to put up with an ad at the beginning, but you just, you work your way through. Well, I just noticed he's sleeping in his chair, so we could probably... Oh my god, I gotta open IV Cam on here. We can probably set up the tripod. That's my ceiling. You can't see that yet because I didn't join the stream yet. Now I gotta look at this email. And here's your link. Thanks. Rio says thanks. I'll be right there. Just give me a second. Oh, shoot. What the heck? We gotta mute the mic. I'm sorry, you guys. You know, this is for you because you want the Rio cam so darn bad. It's not my fault. See the dark thing. Not my fault. Okay. Ouch, 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 ouch. Ow! Ow! Okay. All right. I know the ball. I can't tell if you're in here or not. I can't tell what that camera's looking at because it's too dark. Well, you can kind of see him. It's going to have to be what you're going to have to deal with, and I'm sorry, that's just the way it is. It's just the way he's sitting funny. My darling, handsome man, can we get you in a better angle? That's as good as it's getting. You get to see his big loaf bum. His loafy bum. I'm looking to see, is there anything incriminating behind me? Or behind Rio? No, I think we're safe. Nothing too incriminating behind Rio. So what we're going to watch... No, I don't want you to update. What we're going to watch next is the video that was mentioned in that video. The video that was mentioned in the video is what we're going to watch. I thought it might be interesting because this is Amberlynn's very first hater, and it's in her very first year of being on YouTube. This video, holy mackerel, this video only has, see? How am I supposed to put up a real cam? 420 people here? Oh, there was, now there's gone. We always have 420, it's a magical number. Do I have to bring the damn camera over here? You're so precious. Oh, yes, you're so precious. Everybody wants to see you. Chase you around like a damn superstar or something, right? Because you're so fancy. Ella, member for 2 months. He wants to be in the main camera. He wants to be in every camera. That's the problem, you see. He wants to be in every camera. All right, so there's Mr. Man's cam. Man cam. Yes, it's your cam. Do you need a mic too? I don't have a mic for you. You're not getting a lav mic. I'm sorry, I can't afford it right now. It's not important. You don't even speak English. Well, I know. You're very, very fancy. Yes, I know they love you. What? You want all the other cats that were watching you to hear you better? No, I'm sorry, my love. I'm sorry, my love. You can't. Just behave, okay? Just act like a proper cat. You know, Zachary Michael streams with his dogs. You don't see... What are they, Poe and Judy. You don't see Judy up in the damn camera, walking around the desk, frigging around with things. Judy and Poe don't do that. All right. Rio. It's a boy, though. All right, so this is Amberlynn's first hater video. First time she decided she had a hater, she made a whole damn video to this hater, and I gotta tell you, this video has 2.3 thousand views. A mere 2.3 thousand views. That's nothing. God, even Merck gets more than that. You do see a monkey. You see 2 monkeys and a sloth, to be honest. I know, I make fun of Amber's big teddy bear, and I have animals then. If you're good, you can have some treats after the stream, okay? He had his supper already. You guys remember this video? Well, you guys are the hardcore people, so you've probably seen this video. I've probably seen this video too. What are you doing? You're so far away from me over there. Come back over here. Let me move my tea. Okay. Mr. Mancam, this is it. All right, so this is 2013 weigh-in.
Everybody, today is my weigh-in, and I'm sorry for the lighting and everything else. Before I actually get to my weigh-in, I want to make something very clear and to kind of get something.
Summer D, thank you for the super chat. Summer says Rio needs a mic. Love your broadcast. I'm glad to find you. I'm glad You found us too, right, Reed? Summer thinks you need a mic. Don't bite my knee. I'm going to bite her knee face. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Please don't bite. Don't start that. No, please.
Off my chest a little bit, and I'm not being rude at all. I just want to say that first. A lot, 99.99999% of you are supporting me and understanding my decisions,
Okay.
and
99.99999.
accepting me for me.
We do, girl. We love
and
you.
watching my journey and how it goes for me. But there's this 0.0001 of you that is consistently being very rude and is
One of you is being
just
very
being
rude.
a jerk. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say it.
No, not a jerk.
Crystal, please.
Whoa, did you catch that? Did you catch that? Crystal, please. Wow. This is the beginning of the attitude. Wow, that's a lot of attitude to your loving girlfriend, Crystal. Crystal made music sounds in the background, you guys. The nerve.
Sorry, I'm gonna say it. Crystal, please.
Crystal, please. The queen is speaking.
I've stated over and over that my goal for these next 2 weeks is to not gain
Ella,
weight.
Jinx.
That is my main focus right now. The holidays are hard. It's that simple. Only a person with my type of addiction, my type of struggles can understand what I am trying to say right now.
Okay.
This person coming at me is saying I'm making nothing but excuses, asking why I even do weigh-in videos.
Nerve.
Why I do weigh-in videos is for me to be accountable. I told each and every single one of you that I make this channel for weight loss, for vlogging, for randomness, for tags, for fashion, for just everything. It's my life. It's not.
Guys, it's not a weight loss channel. She makes her channel for tags. In case you weren't clear, her channel, she makes it for tags and for fashion. Tags and fashion. I think somewhere along the line we've completely forgotten about the fashion tags. Come on, guys.
Not just my weight loss. But regarding my weight loss, I did tell each and every single one of you that I will be filming a weigh-in video every single time I weigh in, whether I'm trying to lose weight, whether I'm trying to maintain my weight, whether I gain weight, whether I lose weight, whether I stay the same. I will film a video whenever I step on the scale.
Okay.
What this person doesn't seem to understand.
Yeah, you don't do that anymore, though, girl. You just tell us now. What happened? What happened, Amber? Oh, right. The ankle is dangling off the scale. I forgot.
Is why I'm still making weigh-in videos. And there you go. I explained it for you. If I weigh in on my own time, I will make a video and let everyone know about my progress.
Okay. Get it?
This is just getting to me very bad because this person is constantly watching my videos, trying to pinpoint everything that's wrong with them. First of all, I'm not perfect, and neither are you. Neither is anybody.
Wasn't me.
Nobody is perfect. I don't care what anybody has to say.
Oh, it's the beginning of nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. Rio's not producing. He's moderating the chat. He's watching what you guys type. Olivia, thank you for the super chat. Olivia says, just want to shout out this awesome community. I don't get in here as often as I'd like anymore, but I always look forward to Saturday because it's such a good time. I hope everyone is enjoying the weekend. Thank you very much, Olivia. I really appreciate that. And I got to tell you guys, I've had a really hell of a trying week again. And I personally want to shout out Ella and Jody and Valentine and Jamie for being amazing. I want to thank you today for the chats that we had and for being amazing mods. And I'm sorry, the head mod is now here to take over, so you can relax.
I'm not a perfect person, and for people to lose weight, they have to go through struggles first. This person is beating me up so bad with their words, saying that since I started this channel, I'm actually up weight. Yes, I am. I'm not going to deny that.
But yeah,
I'm a normal
it's a
person.
fashion channel.
I'm going through normal struggles. I'm going through daily struggles.
These are normal
Everyone's
struggles.
are different.
Weighing 460 pounds is a normal daily struggle for people. Don't you get it? Monster? Guys, that's just rude. It's just a normal daily struggle. Everybody has them because nobody's perfect.
I don't care what anybody has to say regarding that. I am sorry. Everybody goes through their own thing. Some people losing weight could be easy. For me, if I'm emotionally going through a lot, losing weight is almost impossible. It's true. It's almost impossible for me to lose weight. Currently, I'm going through a lot with my family.
Okay.
And it's
Okay.
the holidays, and I am not willing to beat myself up over not wanting to gain weight.
I'm not going to beat myself up about not wanting to gain weight. Hang on. It's going to take me a second to make this make some linear sense. Not wanting me to get. Word salad. Could I get some honey mustard dressing on that word salad,
Just
Amber?
because this one person has some huge problem with it. It's my life. It's my journey. It's my choices.
life.
I'm not being rude whatsoever. I
Don't
just feel
you
like me
forget.
explaining this with
That'll
my
be a good
own
rage
mouth
stream song.
instead of through typing will clarify a few things, because
Oops, now he's back here.
I understand there are a lot of people out there who can diet through the holidays. I understand there are a lot of people out there who can run 10 miles.
Doesn't mean she
Everybody
can.
is different.
Everybody's
I
different.
can't do
She's not
neither of
perfect.
those right now. I'm not making excuses
I'm
or
not
anything
perfect.
like that. I feel like I'm going around in a circle.
Listen.
But I just needed to clarify that, okay? I feel like there's more I want to say, but I'm just like not remembering right now. I'm just very annoyed with this person.
Clearly.
I don't know why this person even watches my videos if all they want to do is be rude. I just don't understand it. Like,
Amber, sorry.
I don't know who this person is. I don't know if they're female, male. I don't know if they're 100 years old. I don't know if they're fucking 20 years old.
Ooh.
I'm sorry for cussing. I'm just like getting like
she cussed.
in the moment. Like, I'm so just, this person won't stop, and
They
they
just won't stop. Monsters.
they're very.
Poor little Amber. She had no idea what was yet to come, did she? Michael B. Petty wasn't even a thought for her yet. Charlie Gold didn't exist in this little girl's mind. So many mountains to cross over the years, eh, Amber?
They're a very low person, and I don't like drama. I don't like negativity.
This is from the Crystal era
for me. And if other people wanted to watch
this is like the first 2 or 3
then
months
that's
she was
hot
on.
shit, because I have 103 of you watching my videos, and I
103.
appreciate every single one of you.
103
But there's that one
subscribers at this
person
point.
that I'm not appreciating, and I'm going to admit that. God, I'd read you what they say to me right now, but I feel like that would just, it's just not worth it. It's so much negative energy on my channel, and I did not
Don't
want
wanna put that out
for
there.
my channel, but I felt like I needed to just make
I'm
that
gonna put that out
clear
there.
to everybody that
I'm not perfect.
for these next 2 weeks, I am not like trying
to
to
lose weight.
because I know
I'm not going
whether
to
it's
do
an
it.
excuse or whether it's me just being a fat person.
It's the holidays. I know I'm not going to
eat
lose.
holiday food.
I'm going to gain.
And
I'm not going to
by
beat myself up
me
about that because nobody's
allowing
perfect.
myself that leg room before 2014 comes along, I think my success in 2014 will be a lot stronger.
She's allowing herself. She's allowing herself some leg room. Girl, what you are doing is quite literally the opposite of extending yourself some leg room. What you're doing is making your legs bigger, and therefore you're going to have a lot less. Listen, I don't know if you're planning on flying, but those planes be tight, and leg room can be an issue. But she's allowing herself a little pre-diet leg room here. A little pre-diet leg room. Like, I'm going to let myself go crazy for the holidays. It's going to be okay because next year, new me. Let's go.
I lost 89 pounds my way.
No, you're
And
Crystal's
I don't
parents'
expect
way.
anyone else to look down on my way.
No.
Do you kind of get what I'm saying?
We
I gained weight
kinda
this
do.
last year, but that's because so
There's so much
much
hate,
was
bad
going
energy.
on with my life
Personal
that
life,
it was
stuff in the
overpowering
background. You didn't know.
to the point of I lacked motivation completely. It was completely done. Like, I didn't even know what motivation meant, pretty much.
Didn't even know the word then.
And me starting this channel at the end of the year was kind of me getting ready for 2014 to come along. So, as I said, I will be doing these weigh-in videos no matter what.
So here's the plan, you guys. I'm going to start a YouTube channel about my weight loss success, mostly, in my life. And then when I don't have any success after the first 2 months, I'm going to reframe it and tell you guys that this is all just an amping up, so to speak, such as we're just getting ready. It's like the pre-party, right? We're just pre-partying. We're getting ready for 2014 because that's when everything's going to change, you guys. Yes. Woo! 2014, here we come, guys.
Or what? And no, this person thinks I'm failing, by the way. I want to say this.
Not
One last
failing.
thing about this person. This person is constantly
this is
saying
leg
how
room.
I am denying failure.
No.
First of all,
Leg
I'm
room.
not failing because
No.
I'm still trying. That's what I think. Failure is if I just stop. Dead on.
That's
I'm
it.
done. I'm done losing weight. I'm done trying. I'm done making videos. I'm done. That is failure.
So failure to Amber is only if she sits down in a chair and doesn't do anything. Doesn't try and lose weight, doesn't talk, doesn't do her YouTube channel, doesn't work, doesn't do anything, just sits, I guess, in an empty void. I don't know. That's failure, okay? Starting a diet and eating a bag of chocolate bars 6 hours later, that's not failure. Guys,
I'm
you
not
don't
failing.
understand what failing is.
If I was failing, I would be gaining more
Failing.
as of yesterday
Like
and today
failing.
because my goal was to not gain any more weight,
There you go.
and I'm not. So I am not
She's not
failing.
gaining. That's it. She's
So if
fixed.
this person is watching this, I want to let you know I am not failing.
I'm not
and I'm looking
failing.
at you right now. I am not failing. And I'm doing this for me. And everyone has their own goals. Everyone has their own ways. So I'm just going to get to my weigh-in. I stayed the same yet again, 371.6. And I'm happy.
The whole beginning part of the whole first 8 minutes of this video was to justify the fact that she didn't lose any weight again this particular week.
With that because I'm not failing.
No,
I am not gaining.
She's not gaining.
And
So
that's
she's not
exactly
failing.
what I wanted.
She's
if I lose
winning.
weight,
This is what
I'm
she
happy
wants.
about that. Yes, I'm gonna make a video and tell you guys. If I gain, I'm gonna make a video and tell you guys. If I stay the same, I'm telling you guys. I'm just ranting and raving right now because I feel like this person
what
has
you
really
wanted,
gotten to me. And even if I did block them, they'd still be able to comment and to watch my videos. We all know this.
If you block people, they cannot comment on your videos. They can watch your videos. They can sure watch your videos, but they can't comment. Nice try, Amber.
So there's nothing I can really do besides ignore them. But I just wanted to say one last thing about this person. And I've already said it. And that is that. So I will never comment this person back again.
That's it. She is done.
So
she's not giving
thank you to
any power to the
people
haters
who
anymore after
actually
this.
Watch me and like me and accept me and encourage me and motivate me and inspire me. Those are the people I do this for, not for the other person. So again, sorry for the lighting, and I'm gonna stop this now because I'm not gonna let this person get me down any longer because I'm doing this for me and I know what is right for me.
Yes.
And it's that simple.
Yes.
And if you don't understand it, you don't understand
no,
it. So I'm
no.
gonna stop now. So I hope you guys are having a good day. And if you aren't smiling, smile. And also, if I made you like not smile from this video, I'm terribly sorry. I'm not upset. I just kind of wanted to talk about that.
Okay.
Okay, I should probably stop. This is going on 10 minutes. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye. Bye. See you guys later. Bye. My hair is just... I think I got to do my roots this week, you guys. I think I need to do my roots this week. It's a tragedy mess. Let's change the tone. But see, it's also hard when I start at 6 that it's still bright outside. Oh, very yellow. So the lighting changes while we're streaming. So it changes everything. It changes everything. Well, that was interesting. Amber's first little hater that she blocked. Can you imagine the size of Amber's block list? I was looking at a block list today somewhere, and I thought, oh, there's not as many on there as I thought. I can't imagine what Amber's block list looks like. So you got to know now, we've looked back to the very beginning and we understand now that, that year 2013, that wasn't about losing weight, guys. That was like the pregame. She was getting ready to lose the weight. Brain rot. Great username. Thank you for the super chat. Hi, Merc. Do you have a mailing address to write to? I do not, unfortunately, have a mailing address. I have an email. I have a Discord server. I don't have a post office box. They're very expensive here in Canada. It's like $40 a month for the very smallest one, and you have to pay for 3 months in advance. And I'm kind of, it's a lot of money. So that is why I have that silly Amazon wish list, which I so appreciate all the stuff you guys send me, but I'm weird about it. It makes me uncomfortable a little bit. I'm not good at asking for crap. Biscuit, I will make you pancakes. Can you come and sleep on my sofa? My sofa is very small. I do have an air mattress, though. There are some Rio things. Most of my Amazon gift list at this point is Rio stuff. But I told Uncle Tim I'd put a poo stick on there because, he needs to reach just to wipe his bum. Uncle Tim needs to wipe his bum too. Everybody needs a good wipe. Yeah, my apartment is the size of a P.O. box, Jamie. Ashley Shaw made alive. Yeah, but we're just about going to get ready to wrap her up. Wrap it up. I'll take it. Rio is more famous than I am. Rio is more loved. I'm not denying it. I know who the real star is. And I took his camera down because I'm just quite frankly a little jealous of the attention that he gets. No, he went into the... Oh, no, he went over there on the chair. He's on the chair now. Oh, you can see him. I forget you're watching. Crazy. I don't know when the slumber party started. We can have a slumber party in the Discord, which is not closing, contrary to the stupid slip-up I made. Anyway, just before I leave, I did want to just say, I think I'm going to shut down my Patreon because I'm not doing it justice, and it breaks my heart that I'm not giving people what I think is good enough value for their money. And I think that what I'm going to do is at the end, this is the 11th, so I think for March 1st, I'm going to up the price of membership by just $1, so it's $2.99. I mean, heck, Mr. Snowflake's Discord is $2.99, and I think Crusaders is too. Crusaders might be $1.99. But anyway, $2.99 is not that much. I understand if you can't make it. I get that. Totally. And I still hope you come here and pre-party with us. Because, it's fun and we love to chat. But what I will do for that is I'm going to put all of the Patreon material up for members on YouTube. And there's a ton of stuff in there, like a lot of it will, I can't monetize it. We'll have to see if they'll let it go on there because there's a lot of pretty gruesome true crime stuff. But we'll see what happens. Rosie29, my favorite channel, love you. Oh, I love that. Look, this says celebrate the first super chat. Oh, it's Rosie's first super chat. Thank you, Rosie, for the generous super chat. That's very kind of you. Biscuit says I'm sub to all three of you, and you're cheaping out, Merc. Take their cash, take it all. I want to live. I just want to live, but I don't want to rip people off either. Crusaders Discord is free. I know that. But our Discord is amazing. Not that his isn't and might not be one day. But ours is really big and really active. And we do movie night 3 to 5 nights a week. We play games in there. We're going to try and start Pet of the Month again. Ella is streaming Eurovision. Jody wants to start streaming. What did you tell me, Jody, if you're still here? What was that show? Oh my gosh. What was that show? I'm drawing a complete blank. There was a show Jody wanted to stream. Taskmaster. I don't know if any of you are familiar with Taskmaster, but Jody wants to do a mod stream for Taskmaster. And yes, Megan, this Discord was free in the beginning, but it just felt, when you grow to a certain size, it just feels better to add a little bit of gateway to it so it doesn't get out of control. We still have about 2,000 people in there, and we're growing all the time, but it's, it's people who really want to be there. You end up with a lot less trolls and troublemakers and stuff when there's even a small token of entrance fee. So Jamie says, as a mod, I have nothing planned to do because I already can't adult myself. Jamie does so much already. Jamie, you don't need a stream unless you want one. Jamie has some health issues that she battles with, and she has the house hippos and kids and a husband, and it's a lot. And you're our membership goddess or whatever. What are we gonna come up with a name? We got to name that. What I see, I wrote it down. Look, I wrote it down. It says Jamie Contest. We got to come up with a name for you. Taskmaster. Jody said to me that it's like a show with comedians who have to do certain jobs, like a contest thing. I don't know. I'm not doing it justice. I'm sure it's funny. Jamie's house hippos are beautiful. Beautiful. So if you want to enter your pets, don't enter. There's nothing to enter. Just put them up there for love. All the loves and loves. Even Mr. Man will watch them. Right, Rio? Wake up, Rio. I mean like that. He wakes me up all the time. And you know what? No one cares. Anyway, you guys, I'm going to go. As usual, it's Saturday night and I'm starving. I haven't eaten since brunch. I'm going to have to do some grocery shopping. Tomorrow I'm going to do some food prep for Joan. And maybe I might stream some of that in Discord. Just put on the camera and prep food and shoot the shit with you guys. If you're interested. I do some food prep for Joan now because we're too cheap to buy groceries. I pack her freezer full of meals every couple of weeks. So I'm not sure what I'm buying for tomorrow. But, I'm doing that. Jay, I'm really sorry that we don't agree on that movie. Please don't cancel me. Jay, stay. Come on. We can both love and hate Megan. Thank you guys for the stream. I'm going to go eat. You guys have a great Saturday. We're going to do something. It's early. We'll do something in Discord tonight. I don't know if a movie or a game. Maybe a movie because I'm tired. Maybe a game tomorrow. We'll do something tonight in the next hour or so in Discord. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for listening to the sirens. Mr. Man says thank you. He loves you. And until we meet again, don't forget to be kind. And hasta luego.